Okay, I'm alive, according to this. Let's see who who wants to come in after I just shut it all down. I'll figure that out at OBS. I really didn't mean to waste you guys' time. I thought I'd play with it. I was hoping Justin, Jones 863 had talked about it. Uh, Getting together earlier in the afternoon, but it just felt like baloney today, so I just kind of ate and napped. But here I am. So, if any of you are still around, here's my new broadcast. No audio. What a moron. I don't know why I don't have audio. I should have audio. Do I have audio now? Oh, I do. Okay. StreamYard. Thanks for coming back, guys. Like I said, wasn't really intended to be I just sort of experiment. I really should have spent a little time setting it up right. I guess I need plugins and a brain. Johnny, I'm afraid you're sorry. You're sorry you can hear me. Sorry, I can hear you. That's not the first time I've heard that. It's usually when I'm singing, though. Johnny's the only one brave enough in the room right now that'll come live with me, and it just echoes like crazy, or loops. It's actually not an echo; it's a loop. I sorry, I can hear you. When you did when you had the issue, did you try putting on like plugging in using a headset, or? I mean, I hate to make you keep going to your phone. Plus, it's not that loud when you're on your phone. How's my audio? I'm using that stupid software again. Didn't make any changes to it. He's made to be in front of a computer. You're right. I mean, that's pretty funny. That's right. front of a camera, front of a moving vehicle. Is it doing good? Justin kept talking about a buzzing noise, but that's probably just my mic picking up my fan noise on the computer. My PC's under the desk here, but it's opened in the back, so you get a little, little bounce back. I have one of these crappy corner desks. Which is like crappy. God, I've had it for so many years. It's one of those multi-tiered caddy corner things, and it works. So, but the PC in that case, those fans, very long in the tooth, and I think one of them's getting a little loud. I clean them out, and they keep going. So, I usually don't replace things at work. Try not to. John, you want to try it again? I'd love to see you. Okay. Oh, you got a different computer to try. Sure. This is for anybody in the room brave enough to give it a shot. So who'd we get? Oh, it's just Johnny and David, and we lost everybody else, huh? Brad didn't come back, and Tomas is going to downgrade. Well, it said device is not connected. Oh, now it's working. Tomas,
What's up?
it's going to downgrade. Well, it said device is not connected. Oh, now it's working. Tomas. Hi, John.
What's up?
Downgrade.
Still doing it.
Yeah. Why? Hi, John. Look at my.
Still doing it.
Yeah. That sucks. I just turned off echo cancellation. Do I have an echo now? Echo, echo, echo. That was me. Do I have an echo now? It's just weird, but then when Johnny connects with his phone, it works just fine. I don't know what's going on. Unless, I mean, it is Apple. Maybe it just doesn't like connecting to my PC. Even though we're, what, 1,500 miles apart. Do I have an echo right now? No, you're fine, no echo. I turned off that, that echo cancellation thing. I turned it off. It doesn't seem to make any difference. Yeah, I don't know, John. Thomas is here. Hey, Thomas. Be back in 5 if I'm not. Wait longer. He's been drinking again. That's pretty fun. Maybe we get Matt to come in. What do you think? Hit him up. I think I got Matt in here. This would be my phone here. That computer wasn't an Apple. It wants to be though. See, it lives. It's jealous. I don't know what it is, John. I wish I could figure it out. Because it's only you, and you're like the first one to jump in here with me. Doesn't that figure? So maybe StreamYard just wants to piss me off. Here, pay for the service, and this will go away. Let's see if Matt Cundiff will pick up the phone if we call. We'll put it on speaker. That way you guys can hear his annoyance that I call his house. This is if he's even saved me in his phone correctly. Who the hell is this? Another bill collector. I knew he wasn't going to answer. It's almost 9 o'clock. Who's calling the house at 8:41 at night? Don't pick up that phone.
Please leave your message for
Matt Cundiff.
Hi, Matt. Let's see if you check your messages. This is Bill. We're live, and Johnny still echoes or loops. And I need somebody to, to carry the conversation for me on this live stream. So, here we are. Check it out. Jump online. Love to see you. Did that seem stupid? I don't. Sometimes I'm stupid. Yeah. No, I disabled echo cancel. It was enabled. I disabled it. Didn't change a thing. Here, audio. Now I will enable it. See if it's disabled, I get stereo audio. Ooh, let's try that one. Okay. Now it's stereo audio, which I don't know what that would do with a single mic, but how's that sound? feel like I should sing. Ooh. Do you hear any difference? Auto adjust mic to enable. I don't know what you mean. Auto adjust mic to enable. It's more clear now? That's interesting.
What happens when I put it in my mouth?
Oh, wait. Wow, that was really uncomfortable. That was totally accidental. In the audio page, third option, auto adjust. Audio page, third option. All right, let's go take a look. How do you know all this if you never come online? Are you talking about StreamYard? Audio page. Oh yeah, no, that's been checkmarked. You know all this? You must be streaming as a secret person or something for you to actually have all this information. Come on, Dave. Come on in. Tell me how to do it vocally. Are you really like a woman or something? You don't want us to know? You're a tech guy. Well, I'm kind of a tech guy myself, but I mean, if I don't know the software, I wouldn't know these things off the top of my head. You would have to actually have used StreamYard to know this stuff, tech guy or not. But that's always been checkmarked. I just never set it to stereo audio, which is interesting that you say it's clearer. Thanks to Goggle? Yeah, I knew what you meant. You didn't have to correct your spelling. You know. Since there's 5 people in here, who's in here? Well, Tomas is making us wait longer, apparently. You knew what? Johnny, you're not, that's it? You give up? All right. That's too bad. Could use some of your, down south, down home charm in here to dress up the place. But next time I do this, I'll get that OBS thing working and I'll figure out some better way to bring people in. I have Skype, I got Zoom. You might be able to do it with Messenger. I'm starting to worry Johnny thinks I'm messing with him. Like I would just. There's no way to. There's not enough options in this software to actively select one person and mess with him. By the way. Your iPad? Okay. That'd be interesting. I don't have any video to show. Maybe you do. We could throw it up. I have considered putting my Air 2S outside in the dark. I finally put the little Velcro on from the Ulanzi light. I was going to throw that up there. But you see how it does in my neighborhood. My neighborhood's not particularly bright. Or neither are my neighbors. God, I hope they don't watch this video. They never will. But I was going to see how it did, just as a easy peasy. Because I'm going to take I tried the muff on the microphone. I don't know if you guys, you were all here for that, for my headset, and sat on the bike in the garage and started it up, and then listen to the audio, and I could hear myself and everything. So, and obviously it's a lot louder in the garage, so I think it'll be fine. So I can throw some really crappy motorcycle video at people, you know, because it's the kind of guy I am. Okay, everybody cross your fingers because we're about to try Johnny Drone Flyer one more time.
What's
Hi,
up?
Johnny.
What's up?
Ho! Ho! What is the difference? This is perfect. You look great. You sound good. I don't
know.
hear
I
myself
don't know.
7 times. You know? That's-
I don't know.
We gotta figure
I'm
it.
still getting an echo a little bit.
I mean, and look how good you look. I mean, there you go.
Let's
There's Did you hear the sound effect?
I did.
Cool. So that's working. All right. See, now this works great. What is it?
I don't know.
And I know I've seen you in other streams, and you've had no problem. It's
I
only when
streamed
you
this morning
connect
for
to
2
me.
hours.
Johnny, I swear I'm not doing it. I promise you.
Can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat. Well, that's kind of. Oh, I got you. Yeah. So, just make it look like we have another person watching and connect through YouTube and pop it out.
I am.
He just said echo again. I'm not getting it.
Get it?
No. That's what Dave says. Maybe I need to go back in. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I was messing with the settings, John. Let me fix that. I don't know. See if that makes any difference. Read. Oh, you guys have.
Echo. You still have an echo?
Well, I turned off echo cancellation. I guess if you're the only person in here, you don't need that. I guess.
Okay.
Because it made no difference. I turned it off and I put stereo, mic on. He said I was more clear.
Okay. Yeah.
and-
Arizona. No echo now. So,
No echo now. Yeah. So yeah, that's
yeah.
what
See,
it-
I'm on my iPad now, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, that echo was caused by me because I was playing around. But anyway, now I tell you, the video looks good with that one.
Yeah, that's from the iPad.
Yeah. I mean, you're very clear. Better than mine.
Yeah, and I don't really even have the light on. Let's see. Brighten it up a little bit.
I'm not kidding. You really didn't need it. You look good. I mean, with all that bright light there, gets rid of some of your wrinkles, which is
Yeah, there you go.
kind of washes them out a little
Man,
bit.
I've been in the pool all day.
You've been in the what?
In the pool, the swimming pool all day.
No, so that's what that is. It's you just pruned up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old.
Yeah. No, I mean because you're in the pool. You're in the pool too long. You don't prune up.
Yeah, you got shrinkage going on like the Seinfeld episode.
Well, we don't want to get into that. It's just... But yeah, I was. I don't know. Today I had all these plans. Oh, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get on the bike. I'm going to try out the muff on the mic. I'm going to go. I was going to do. He says it's good now, Johnny. I bet your Mac Air is fine too now. I don't know if I'd put money on that. I went to the. It might be. I went to. These are the same settings. We're back to the same settings I've always used.
Yeah,
Dave.
and I mean, I've never. I streamed. I did a 2-hour live show this morning. Well, I didn't think it was going to be 2 hours, but yeah, and I've got that message on because I don't pay for the StreamYard version either, Bill. So I think mine resets on the 15th of the month. So
Mine's the 30th. Because they sent me that message. You're getting close. And I looked at it. I'm not really close. I mean, I've used 13 hours and X amount of minutes out of 20.
yeah, the only thing
So-
would scare me if I get close to my Wednesday night show and they cut me off. I wouldn't have enough hours to stream the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well-
wouldn't mind paying for it. I mean, Captain Ray and I, we talked about it. I guess we would probably split it a little bit, but I don't know. The free version is, I mean, it's got a few features with the paid version, but I mean, $20 a month. I think you could pay it if you pay it all in for 12 months. It's even a little cheaper than $20.
You save a little. I mean, I wouldn't mind having the better transmission quality.
Well, what's good too, you can stream to your Facebook. You can stream to, you could do 3 or 4 different platforms when you go live. That's one feature I do like.
Right.
I like the Fly for Fun page. It would stream there. It would pop up on Johnny Drone Flyer. It would pop up on Ray's. So
Dave's asking how much is it. I mean,
it's $20 a month. Yeah.
Isn't there a 15 version a month?
I don't think so. I think
Let me see.
I think it's just, I thought it was 20, which is $240, but I thought it was a little cheaper if you paid for it for the year.
Oh, it is. Well, it definitely is. You definitely get a discount. Let's see. Oh, I just got to click upgrade and it'll tell me. You're right. It is.
I mean, it's, you know what? I know Roger uses Zoom on, for Canadian Drone Hub, but StreamYard to me is very easy.
Well, I mean, is he? What is? I mean, you're saying he's using Zoom, so he's just using Zoom, and then
Yeah, as far as I know, now I don't know if he
streams it. How do you stream?
Pays,
Yeah, it must be some kind of pay service. How do you stream Zoom to YouTube? I mean, I guess you can. Obviously,
Yeah, I think it does have the same feature.
It looks a lot like StreamYard once you're in there. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was because he said, oh, you got to. So instead of clicking the link, I actually installed it, and then I took the invitation, and it's like, wow, it's really, really similar. But now the OBS, that's just a standalone software that was doing all this stuff.
Right.
But you'd need some other way to bring other people in. So you could just run a show all day the way I was doing it, and it would work fine. But
yeah, I could hear you, but I couldn't see. I could see like if I click off of this, like
icon. Yeah.
I
saw that in the window. It because my camera was, when I connected to you through Zoom, my camera is being used, and apparently you can split the audio, but you can't split the video between the two softwares.
Right.
Yeah,
I never streamed on an iPad. It's actually, I mean, it's not too bad. I think Captain Ray, I think Maddie uses an iPad most of the time.
Now, but here's the thing. What I was going to do is I was going to window that into the OBS, just your picture, not your picture, because it showed your picture with my holding card.
Right.
But the thing is, you make a box, and you just show you, and the rest of the stuff's not seen. And then you would have heard me, and then you just look at the Facebook. I'm sorry, the YouTube. My YouTube channel to actually watch, to see me. You know what I mean? Even though you're Zoom to me, you would be talking to me.
Right.
But probably would that I don't think that would have worked right.
What is OBS? Is that a software or is that a program?
Yeah. It's open source. OBS. There's more than one version.
I've heard people say it before. I just never.
Oh, I mean, it's the kind of thing that I don't know what Heron uses, but it's the kind of thing that people with more advanced streaming capabilities uses. So you have to spend time with it. You know what I mean?
Well, I know Ashley is on right now, Burton, and she's a guest on. She's co-host with Ken sometime, and she's got 1,100 people watching in StreamYard. So.
Wow. 1,100 in StreamYard.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Ashley Burton. She's co-host with Ken.
Oh, her. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah,
yeah, I love her. I watch all her videos. She's hysterical.
Yeah, she's on right now. I think she was on up to a few minutes ago.
Tomas, yeah. So you're saying if you use OBS, I think you have to bring in people by virtual camera. What you do is you bring them in through any other. I mean, OBS is compatible with more than just Zoom. I mean, you can use any other video chat software, streaming software. In fact, the first video I found wasn't using Zoom. It was instructions on how to use Skype, which most people have. And I guess, and if they don't have it, they can get it. It's free. There's a free version. And then you Skype them in, and then you bring that into the OBS, and then you just talk to them.
Yeah, that seems kind of complicated to me, but hey, I like StreamYard because it's easy.
Well, it is complicated, but with it comes with a bunch of other stuff that you could do, plus no limits and
Right.
higher quality video. For example, they said I was streaming. I looked a lot better, a lot clearer, because it was streaming me, and my camera's full, which is only 1080p, but still, instead of 720p, it was streaming at 1080. Mendez Drone Ops, how you doing, guy? Look at it, we're getting people.
Brad was here. I guess Brad must have clicked on.
Well, I invited everybody to come back in when I restarted, and I was hoping he'd come in. But do you have his contact information?
He was on this morning with me for a pretty good little while. I know I intended to go on about 30, 45 minutes, ended up staying on 2 hours, I think.
Well, it's easy to do, because like I said, we just allow ourselves to go all over the place with the conversation, which is cool.
Storming right now.
So yeah, I know we're boring the crap out of people. Have you done any night flying with your Air 2S?
I had put it up, I think twice from my house here, but I went downtown with my Mini 2 before. I need to go downtown, because it's more lights and stuff. If I can get over to campus from here, our university. I mean, it's only about 4 blocks from my house. It's lit up okay, like the baseball field was lit up or something, it'd be pretty nice,
I was going to put it up my driveway. Then you get to see me standing with my garage light on behind me, and that's always beautiful. And then maybe
I haven't really done a lot of night. I haven't really done a lot of night flying, and I did just get my strobe. I got the Ulanzi, so
that's my big project today. I cut the Velcro strip and I split it in half and put one
that's
on.
What I did. I cut it so it'd be a little smaller.
Yeah, and I have one on the Mini 2, so that I can see absolutely nothing with that at night, and then the other strips on the Air 2S. So I just thought I'd give it a shot, and we'll see, But then I think
it's a great feature, but man, it kind of like it's like while I'm up there, everybody sees it, Well, like when you fly on a day,
yeah, all those flashing lights, not just the one you put on there, but the Air 2S comes with some pretty bright lights on it, and you think,
that light on the bottom, it'll light up your whole backyard when you're landing.
Yeah. I'd like to try that.
Yeah, it's bright, really bright.
When you're walking the dogs, it's too dark, so you have the drone follow you behind you and with the light on. Why not?
It'd be an air instead of an air. Yes, it'd be an Air P for P, Air P.
Yeah.
The P drone. The P drone.
I know. Sure, why not? Hey, what happened to Justin too? That's another one. He was saying, "Oh, come on in." Well,
I didn't see you. Justin was in here.
No. I talked when I spoke to him.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, he kept saying, "Come on in the after," but he said in the afternoon. So,
Yeah, I think Dennis went live too a little bit ago. He had the live sunset. He did. So
I actually called him. I called Matt, no answer. I tried Justin.
yeah, Matty usually. I don't know. He should be. Well, it's an hour later. What time is it? 9 o'clock over there, right? Yeah.
It's 9:02. That's nothing.
Yeah. Matt should be settled.
The kids are in bed. Or not.
No, they're probably not in bed.
Especially if they've been used to their hours have been all over because let's see.
Yeah, I know it's I say they stay up a little later. I know my son-in-law cooked next door and I was eating, and I know Bailey, she had a lifeguard today, so she just pulled up a little while ago. So they all stay up a little later.
Yeah, people got into bad habits. I mean, like I said, I manage a bowling center, and I'm seeing more and more parents bring their kids out during the week, late at night. And it's summer now, so you always saw that, but still, it just seems like way more than because me as a parent, you don't like them getting into bad habits, because you let them stay up all summer long like that, and then they got to buckle down in the fall to go back to school.
We hope.
We hope, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
this
no,
past year, oh my God, they were home so much. Well, the high schoolers didn't have to go. Well, my granddaughter was at the meetup, and then her sister's only a year younger, so they hardly went to school because they did virtual,
I tell you, when you hear about the lockdowns, there's still lockdown in California, which is just crazy, from what I understand. Oh, good night, Mendez, John Ops. I don't know your first name. Florida yes, it was inconvenient for a little while. Oh, that's why Justin can't come in because his internet's been down.
Oh, really?
Past 2 hours by a bad storm in my area. So this phone suggested that I used the word bummer, so I did.
Yeah, we just had some real heavy rain a few minutes ago. So the first rain we had though in a week, but
Not here. How about so? I'm not giving up that easy. We made you get on with the phone. He can do the same thing.
yeah, I'm Wi-Fi though. I am on my Wi-Fi. My iPad is not the.
Well, there's cell service. He lives in a pretty congested area. I know his cell service is good. Tomas is leaving us too. Hey, Tomas, thanks for stopping in. I always appreciate you coming in.
Tomas, he's a great supporter.
Yes, he is. Jose Mendez. Okay, Jose. I'm such a tard. Oh, it was nice of you to stop in. Do it again. I'll probably try. I'll try to have some content next time. You missed the first half. We were playing around with OBS Studio, trying to do.
Yeah, the only thing I had to look at that. I had to look at that Harley, in the background. That was the only.
The what now?
It wasn't mine,
It was. Well, wait a minute. I could fix that. Let me see. You did send me pictures. Let's see how long this will take me. Ready?
Here we go. We're gonna get clicked off.
Justin says he doesn't get a good enough signal with his cell service. I guess he's just got excuses, doesn't he? Let me see. Messenger. Actually, I could do that right here on my PC, can't I?
Bill, what model was your bike?
Ultra Classic.
No, I said what year model? What?
07.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks great.
Ultra Classic. Yeah, well, it's only got like 18,000. Not even, or does it have 18?
That's the first. I had an Ultra Classic. I've had 1, 2, 3. I had 07, 09, 11, 13. So I've had 4, and then this is the first Street Glide because the Tour Pack. I don't know. It's just so nimble with that Street Glide now. It seems so.
I like the Street Glides. If I was going to get, it'll never happen. But if I were to get a new bike, it'd probably be that.
Well, I had mine convertible. I had my Ultra where you could take the Tour Pack off. Of course, that cost you $1,200 or so to put all the stuff on, to take something off. But it was pretty nice because you kind of had the best of both worlds,
Yeah. Well, I like having the Tour Pack, but I could get by with.
Yeah, I went to Sturgis 2 years ago with that bike, and with a big bag, it wasn't too bad. Actually, you can lean against it. Well, I have a backrest anyway for my Street Glide.
Well, where are you? It's not what I want. All right, Messenger. All right, is this Messenger? What is this? That's groups. That's not what I want either. Messenger. Okay. It used to be pics.
What you trying to share a picture?
Yeah, I was gonna once
But
my
when I hit share of mine, all I see is a video file. I don't see, in StreamYard. How do you see your pics?
when I want to post a pic, let me see, share screen. You pick share screen, and I open the pic up with something, whatever,
Oh, okay.
what, and then you go share screen, and then you select that.
Yeah, because I had to do Michael's Friday night. He had some trouble, so I didn't have any trouble sharing the videos, but I don't know. It seemed like I couldn't get the pictures to work.
No, in fact, I'm downloading your pics right now to where I usually put everything for drone stuff, drone videos. That's all right. I'll just put it intro. Save it there. That's where I have my pics for the backgrounds.
Oh yeah.
Share this one.
So you got a green screen is what you got, right, Bill?
What's that?
You got a green screen.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not really sitting at Jensen Beach Causeway.
Yeah, I hear you.
Just
I thought about getting one, but I just never ordered it, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy to get right.
We got one at work. We have a room that we film videos and stuff, for real estate. And yeah, it's painted green. It works good because I brought my laptop in there before, and you can change all the background.
All right, so we'll save this one too. Yeah, I'm not saving the one that has a clear picture of your license plate.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured that might not be good, but I see people cover that up and think, what are you going to do with that information?
I mean, you could probably pull it up. You can pull it up on any website in Louisiana, I guess.
Can you?
I think you can. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, and do what with it?
You do.
I know the guy's license. You know what I mean? You drive around with it all day long. People could see it all day long. So what is someone on the internet going to do with it? That you can't. That someone that just sees you drive by their house can do it.
I guess they can make a fake plate and print it or something. I have no idea.
It makes no sense. I don't know.
They make fake inspection stickers for cars. You can get them. So we got to pay $10 a year to get your car inspected.
I'd like to view this as something where I can frame it better. But, I mean, I can show it like this. Screen, window, there she blows, share. There it is.
Oh yeah, my Reinhardt Racing, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I have that Vance and Hines fuel pack. It's an app you put on your phone, and that's how it tunes that.
You were telling me I'd like to look into that maybe someday.
It's not, but you plug it in yourself. It's not. You don't have to pay haul it and install it. Just plugs in on the other side. Your bike right by your battery light, under your left panel.
Well, I mean, what's it called? I mean, that's a nice idea.
It's called Vance and Hines fuel pack. Let me see. I got the app right here.
Look at it.
I don't know if you could.
It didn't. From what you're telling me, it didn't sound that expensive, or is it? Am I wrong?
No, it's not. It was like, I bought it a while back. I'd have to. And what it is, it's lost. It's Bluetooth, so you could see your RPMs and your horsepower. It's pretty neat. It's called Vance and Hines fuel pack.
Fuel pack, Vance. I'm going to look into that.
Yeah, you just plug it in, and they'll help you get the right. You put in the kind of pipes you have, and that's how it tunes the bike. Yeah, that's my phone carrier right there. I just put it on my phone so.
Sweet. Yeah, have you heard of Wild Pigs?
Wild pigs?
Wild Pigs pipes.
No, I haven't.
They're actually outside of Daytona, and they make and they're manufactured here in Florida, and they're pretty reasonable slip-ons, and people like them. They come in different.
Yeah, I've always I've had one set of Anson Hines, but I don't know. I like the Reinhardts. To me, just they look a little better, sound a little better, and it seems like everybody's got Anson Hines, So
No,
that
they're-
right there kind of matches my it matches my pipes the same thing, so it looks pretty cool.
You got that Reinhardt all over the place. It's very cool. No, it's a good looking bike. It's a great looking bike. I like
Yes,
the white.
every bike I've ever had has been black, up to this one.
You see, mine is. Hold on a minute here.
My friend has that color.
My bike?
Yeah. Oh, very similar. I mean, I'm not sure. I think his is maybe a 9. 2009, maybe.
I think they still had it in 09, I think, that color.
Yeah.
So it's probably the same one. They 3 years they had that color was available. Called Blue Suede Pearl.
I had a anniversary edition Deuce, 2003. It was pretty. Yeah, that's pretty bike though. I like that color.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, I got quite the deal on it. It belonged to a friend of the family who passed away. And I only paid $8,000 for it,
Yeah. Hey.
And that was 7 years ago, 6 years
My
ago.
bike's only got like 5,800 miles. The one I traded in had
Yeah.
35,000.
That bike only had 4,700 when I bought it, so it was like new, pretty much. Didn't look like a good looking bike. Is it for sale? Not yet. We'll see how things go. It's definitely crossed my mind on occasion. I get myself an old beater and wrench on it. That bike's nothing wrong with that bike. I've taken good care of it.
Yeah. I haven't been riding lately like we should. I mean, we were putting. They all going to Sturgis. I had 2 friends, and but it's like I come back from a family vacation like maybe 2 days before, so I can't leave again. But they're going. They went actually last year and going back this year. So.
Is that
It's a
mine?
good
Yeah, that's
ride.
mine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Johnny. Didn't mean to.
No, it's a
Johnny,
good ride from here. It's like 1,625 miles.
Oh wow! Like I said, I've considered. Considered. I was talking to Jim on above me on drones. We were talking about going to the spin up, and riding out to that thing, and that'd be quite a ride. And I was making a mistake. I've been to Austin and I liked it. Never been to Austin. I've been to Houston and I liked it, which, from what I understand, is totally different than Austin.
Yeah.
Houston was a big party there when we were there. The street.
Actually, I had a shooting. I know they had a shooting yesterday in Austin.
Did they?
I gotta plug this. My iPad is about to die.
Yeah, that's my bike. If you didn't hear me, yeah, beastie, big old heavy bike. I told you the story, Johnny, right? How I got that bike.
Yep. Yeah, it's quite heavy. About what 908, right at 900.
According to what they say, I don't know if I mean,
860, I think.
yeah, 860. But then you got to consider I've always got crap in it, so it's probably 900 something.
Sure.
And then you put this crap on it. Now it's 1,200.
a full tank of gas and all saddlebags packed. So, yeah.
Well, allegedly it's 960 with the full
With
full
all the fluids, yeah.
860, yeah. But I got stuff in my saddlebag to carry some tools, rain gear, which I've never put on. I've driven in that thing in pouring rain, had no rain gear on the turnpike here in Florida. I had no choice. I had to. I just had to keep going, and it was. So it's one time you don't normally want to ride behind a truck, but that day I did because I couldn't see. I mean, I had to use the trucks. I mean, my face. I couldn't wear. I couldn't wear anything.
The rain is dangerous,
But I got it home. Anyway, but that that's got an interesting thing on it too. My dad said, well, "I want you to be safe," and he showed up with these LED flashing LED square lights, the kind that you put on like an ambulance. I mean, they're so bright. He goes, "We're gonna put these on the back and connect it to your brakes." It's thing like it's lit up like a Christmas tree to begin with. You know, what I mean, it's got that stripper on the edge and all that. Got plenty of lights because no, we need these. He said you could see these from like 2 miles away.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. Well, I did add the lights of the tour pack with a street light because all they got is that regular little tail light that you got on the bottom of your fender, and that's it for the street light. Street glide.
Yeah, he's kind of overdoing it. He's like 2 miles away. What are you afraid a low flying airplane's gonna, it's gonna run into me? So I put it on, and then I found out later that that's not quite legal because you can have in Florida you can have that flashing light, but it's supposed to go off in 4 seconds. It can only run for it's supposed to only run for, which I don't know that if I ever get
put that Ulanzi light on the back when you're riding. There you go.
These things are bright. If it's sitting there with the lights out, it lights up the neighbor's house across the street when I step on. So I try to remember to not keep the brake on if I'm on level ground at a light. Hi, Donnie. Donnie just joined us.
Who's that? Don E. Okay.
Yep.
Good evening, Don E.
Donnie.
Yeah, that's a quicker way to spell it.
Yeah, he's a very efficient guy. Let me ask you a question. I bet you don't have a CB radio on your bike.
Now you can't get it on the street line.
Can you still get them on? Does anybody even bother getting them
only
anymore?
The Ultra Classic Limited is the only bike you can get it on. They did away with them.
I didn't know if they still offered that.
Nope.
That's why there's 2 antennas in the back because that thing has a CB. But then to use it,
but I do have the phone, so I can call. I mean, we talk back and forth on the phone. Now I answer with a hand mic, though. I have a hand mic. If you look close on that, I have a hand mic on my left side. That's how I answer.
There it is. You got a hand mic in there somewhere?
See my hand mic? See this plugged in?
Let me zoom into this a little bit.
Right at the gas tank. There you go.
That's pretty cool.
That's how I talk on the phone.
You see now, all right, so I've got that same plug on mine.
Now I added that to that because it don't come on that bike.
Okay. All right. I should get one because the only setup I had for it, I mean, this bike, my bike actually has that wired intercom system so you can talk to the person behind you.
Right.
So there's a plug for that person.
But when I answer, when the phone rings, I answer it on the screen and then I talk on the mic. So
it's got that, and then they've got controls for the stereo because it's got 4 speakers. But the intercom system is the same thing that you would use to talk on the CB.
Right.
So so I've never done it.
I've actually talked to Harley, but you would think that you would just put a module in for that CB and then you could add an antenna, but it will not. There's a different radio, even though it looks the same. They say it's a different radio, and the module will not work on that radio in the Street Glide, which I don't know. I don't understand why, but
gotcha.
Well,
yeah, but I don't have that radio like you have.
Right,
I've got the what do you call it?
Yeah, it's the touchscreen. It's got GPS and all. So, yeah.
Right. Not my 07. I in fact I have a CD player in my bike. It's
I
got
use
the
my
little
phone. I just listen to Pandora through the Bluetooth.
Yeah, you can't tell in the picture, but I actually right where your mic is hanging. I'm pointing at the screen like you know what I'm doing. Where you have your mic there, I have a phone holder.
Yeah, I got my phone holder right there on the right. You can see it.
Gotcha.
One of them RAM
But you
mounts.
got all the same stuff on there. I mean, you've got a cruise and radio controls, probably more. I mean,
I just don't have, like I say, just the CB. But now my friend that we ride with, if I ride, I'll just call him on the phone real quick.
There's nobody on a CB anymore, honestly. I mean, I have a handheld one over here, and my dad has a box of them because he used to drive truck.
Yeah.
So it's like you collect them like shoes, I guess.
Well, it's good if you're riding in a group, and we always say, hey, we're gonna jump over the next exit and grab gas. So I mean, it's just that ahead of time,
Well, yeah, but now they're all doing Bluetooth systems to each other, through their helmets. But that's pretty expensive to set something like that up.
It still don't work real good though. I don't know.
No. I'll tell you where it works good is a Bluetooth in my wife's car and the one we just got her and my phone, because I could be in here and she's pulling up in the driveway and I lose my audio. If I'm,
Yeah.
it just jumps right onto it. Donnie, you still there? You want to say hi? You want to come in and actually say hello? You can do that. Try a little stream. I'm just thrilled that I can actually talk to Johnny again because wasn't able to do. Oh shit, we don't want to look at that one. Oh, there's a picture. How about that?
It looks
I showed
like
you. Huh?
It looks like the Lords of Flatbush or something there.
I just the Lords of Flatbush is a movie. That is my first car. That's a Jersey license plate right there. But that was my '68 Mustang. And I'm one of these. Did we do this already? I'm one of these two guys, Johnny. Which one am I?
One on the left.
You're correct. The one on the right's my brother, Mike, that just he retired from 30 years from the Air Force recently.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, a couple of years ago, a few years ago.
Y'all
Yeah.
had some hair.
Huh?
Y'all had some hair.
Oh yeah. Well, this is
When I was
19.
when I was first out of high school,
79.
I had a ponytail when I was a firefighter for 7 years. So I used to, man, I'd come in, I'd throw my hair in a ponytail and put my cap on, and my captain would like, man, you got to straighten up. You know, I used to drive him crazy.
That's funny. Oh, there we go. There's another interesting vehicle that's costing my family a lot of money. Did I tell you about this one?
Is that a biscuit? What is that? A Fairlane?
66 Galaxy 500
Oh, Galaxy.
XL.
Okay, yeah.
XL or whatever. That's a convertible. In fact, the red convertibles they didn't make that many of them.
I had a '68 Camaro convertible for my first car.
Well, we have this car now. My dad bought this. He paid way too much money. He bought it from an online broker, sight unseen. It's supposedly, this was all redone. You're just going to drive it. Well, it drives, but had to replace the windshield. It had a big crack in it. And tell you, finding somebody to replace windshields in these old cars, especially a convertible, that wasn't easy. And it was kind of
I can
expensive.
imagine.
You know, and it had some leaks. I mean, it was sitting, had to be sitting, and it was redone. You could tell by the not so great paint job. It looks good, and even in the driveway, it looks good. But you get up close, and there's runs, and there's a little bubbling going on. I don't know how old that picture is, but I mean, like I said, it looked good. But he's spending all this money to make it just right, and then he'll probably end up selling it at a big loss. But that's what he does.
Like a normal car.
Yeah, that's what he does. I don't know. I just like spending money on cars, or that might be mine someday. We'll see. You know, it's got a 390. You know, it's a nice car. I mean, I always loved the Galaxies. There's a video. See if you could see. No, I really can't see anything on this picture. Yeah, we're just going Yingling. Just going through the pictures.
Yeah.
Sorry, Johnny, I accidentally kicked you out. There you go.
No, that's fine.
Anybody still listening to us, or is it just me and John?
I don't know. I haven't. Let me see. I haven't. I had to click off because I actually got to make a phone call. We got 3 people in. I don't know if that's us 2 and Don Eaton maybe. I think Arizona's still here, huh? Is that? Oh, maybe. It's hard to tell on the chat. Let me think.
Yeah, you can go to participants, but if they haven't said anything, if you do that and they haven't said anything for a while, they drop off the list, even though they're still in there. So it's useless. There's Dave. Yeah, Dave's still here.
Dave listens all the time. Great supporter of a lot of channels.
Dave's not here. What's that from? See, Johnny, I don't know if you were into Cheech and Chong. Dave's not here. Yes, he is. But anyway, well, I appreciate you coming in. I know you actually work for a living. You probably have to get up in the morning.
Not too.
Oh, it's only
I get up early, man. Look, I
the hell with you? It's only 8:27 where you're at.
About 4:00 in the morning, 4:30, and I'm wide awake. I had my friend called me this morning. I had just after my live stream, I threw some bacon on the stove, and he said, "Hey, he called me and said, "What you doing?" He said, "I'll take you to breakfast." They got a little restaurant just I can walk to. I said, "I just threw some bacon." I said, "Come on over." So I fixed coffee and I ended up cooking breakfast for him. So
I'm gonna tell Justin. Me and Johnny are here, and you got your issues straightened out. Well, my issues, I guess, since it works over here. Johnny are still in here. So in case his internet comes back.
Chris Wedgeworth is here. Oh, he's not here. He said.
You're not here either? Come in the video, Chris.
Chris, I sent you a message. I don't know if you answered. I know you was talking about getting a new computer. So yeah, let me see if I can. See, that's my 27-inch screen that I watch the streams on.
Okay.
Yeah, you see. And my light. And the other computer I was on that wouldn't work with Bill. That one won't work with Bill. That one won't work with Bill.
That's just, I don't get it. He canceled the, Dave saying he canceled that battery order yesterday. And
yeah, I think he did.
You have heard back from them or haven't heard back from them yet?
You must have been haven't.
Probably meant haven't.
They're actually pretty good. I mean, like I said, I ordered some landing pads because I figured it'd be a good little thing maybe to give away on the show. And I mean, for some reason, I had a quantity of 6 and I got 1. So they ask you, what do you want to do? And like, it gives you a dollar amount. So, you know, they were like, I don't even remember with shipping, they were like $30, which is like $5 a piece, which is a great price for a landing pad. So I said, just refund my $30, and I did. About 2 days later, I got my $30, so I got a free landing pad. But I had to wait.
They're a legitimate company, but aren't they like Amazon? I mean, where they could actually have a seller that may not be as legitimate as they are, and
you know, I think they do. You know, but I think if you go through them, I think they kind of guarantee it as far. I mean, because they refunded my money, although this was from a seller, so. You know, and they asked me what my resolve was. I mean, I didn't want to. I mean, it didn't matter. I mean, I could have waited 2 more months for 5 landing pads because I'm just going to give them away on a show. But you know, they said, "What do you want?" I said, "Hey, just a refund of $30," and that's what I got back in my PayPal about 2 days later. So I got 1 free landing pad.
I'm going to hit up Matt. See if we can get him to come in. I'm going to. I'll be trying to, do what little I can to promote the. I mean, now everybody's excited about the spin-ups, and nobody's really talking about it. But the Florida meetup for next year, in April. So I thought maybe that's what I'll do. One of my my motorcycle runs with the helmet and the crappy video. Yeah. And just ride right down Jensen Beach, and go to the place, kind of show it, fly the drone again, maybe I'll cross over to where those guys were 2 years ago or a year and whatever.
I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I guess spin up on it. I guess we'll meet a whole different little batch of people and, but it's going to be fun. I know Captain Ray, we booked a room and he's going to fly down. He actually canceled his Greek cruise to go to spin up.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. That's what his wife say about that.
Well, and it's kind of like the anniversary. So she said that was. I mean, they're going again, but I think they put it off. But I think that time that spin up is very near his anniversary. So, I said, well, because I already booked my room, and I said, well, Captain. I mean, his wife was coming, of course. But I said, well, if she doesn't, and she said, no, she don't really want to go. Hang out with a bunch of guys. So.
But she didn't mind him giving up the Greek cruise? Really? Wow. That's a good woman.
Yeah, because you know what? Now that we're going to Italy. It's been canceled like 3 times.
We're in Italy.
Well, we're going doing a Viking Ocean cruise from Rome to Venice.
Wow. That's awesome.
We had to pay for that thing, like, I think 18 months before we were supposed to go. Like, this will be the second. We was going to March of a year ago. So, well, we can't go till March of this next year. So it's like it'll be paid for like 47 months when we actually do get to go.
Bring your mini. You got the mini or the mini 2?
I don't think you can bring anything on a boat.
You can't bring a drone on the boat.
I don't think so.
It's just electronics. I mean, I didn't say you don't have to fly it on the boat. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying
don't know. I mean, but I looked it up, and I don't even, because they do checks, and I wouldn't want to get to Italy and be able to just leave it somewhere.
but check into it. I mean, it'd be great to be able to do some drone flights in Italy.
Yeah,
I
it'd be nice. Can't wait, but hey, I don't know. It's kind of, I say I can't wait. It's kind of like it's taking the excitement out of the trip. You know what I mean? Because it's been like so long. It's been postponed twice already.
You've been there twice, right? Never been.
No, I never
I-
been. No, I never been. As I say, but it's been postponed twice, so it's kind
Twice
of
already. I got you.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I wouldn't mind checking in on the Magrinis. That's my mother's side. In they're somewhere outside of. I always thought it was Venice, but I was told later they're out somewhere. It's near there, Florence. They're outside of Florence somewhere, and. But I'd have to learn a little Italian. Apparently, from what I understand, they don't speak any English. They're like country folk. You know what I mean? They're
right.
They don't need to speak English where they live.
Yeah,
Wendy? Okay.
my grandma, she never spoke English. She only spoke Italian. So, and my mom and all her sisters, when they got together on Sundays, they never spoke English. They all spoke.
And they're from where in Italy?
Palermo.
Palermo. That's south, right?
I hate to say it, I'm not real good with, like a lot of.
Well, then I don't feel bad for not exactly knowing, since you don't know.
I don't know. I'm really, I'm just not, like some people are all into the ancestry, but I don't know. I just never taken the time to. I mean, I was born here, and that's,
Yeah, me too.
They had 14. My mom had 14 brothers and sisters, so it was a big family.
Well, my grandfather, my mother's side, was born here in Italy. So, what's that make me? Third generation, whatever. But the Irish side, the grandfather was born in Ireland, so that side I'm second generation. But they're from Waterford, and it's about all I know. Is that they're from the southern tip of Ireland. And I'd love to go there too. So that's
the majority. All my uncle. I mean, my mom and them always said they were from Sicily, but I don't know if it's right there or I don't really know.
I'm pretty sure Palermo is down there by Sicily.
Yeah.
Because
I know one time I had some cousins come from Italy. Of course they said they were. They were cousins, but they were all blonde hair and blue eyes. Not like the typical Italians you see here.
That sounds like northern Italy. Where the family's from. Yeah.
But I'm like, you sure they my cousins? I was like 15 at the time, maybe 16.
Well, blue eyes. It can happen. But then again, I'm half Irish, so what the hell? So I don't know. That should be my channel name, California Chris. Why? Are you proud of being from California, Chris? He's not paying attention to chat. Yes, I am. And I haven't had a few drinks too many. I ran out of ginger beer, so I'm sober as a judge. Well, not quite. Definitely not drunk.
Bill, I'm gonna hop off a second. I gotta make a phone call about a real estate.
Okay.
Text me. So let me. Are you gonna be on a little while, or you kind of just hanging?
I'll be on for a little while longer because apparently they think I'm ignoring Chris.
No, we don't want to ignore anybody. Hey.
No, I love Chris. I put that link out there trying to get Chris to come. I actually brought Chris up that he was in here. So.
Yeah, I thought Chris did get on one time. You said, right?
He did, but I was drunk.
All right, well, I'm gonna try to hop back on. Let me make this phone call real quick.
You think I'm kidding? Watch that video. It's embarrassing. But okay, you got it. I did invite Chris. I invited everybody. Look, see? There's the link. Well, he's got to. Your internet's too slow. Well, just speak slower. Look at you. You should talk, Dave. You never come on. Chris, she said, I'll go on if you go on. Tell him that. Unless he's not dressed, in which case, I don't, And no, I'm not drunk. So you can see my Irish Italian blue eyes when I talk big like this. Look at that. Oh, I know. Relax. I don't take anything serious. A 5-minute video for 8 hours still didn't work. Wow. David. Yeah, I mean, you, Chris, I know your internet's weak there because you have, what do you call AT&T, the, wow. What is that technology? ADSL or whatever. But, oh, I know you are. You're the host, Dave. Didn't you know that? But no, I saw Chris was in there, and I saw you talking to him, actually. You were talking about the weather. I was actually reading it, believe it or not. He says it's too windy to fly. I'm not scrolling back to see this. I was actually reading it. But anyway, I hope one day, Chris. But, that is, so Chris in Turnfee a few days ago. But that is your role, Dave. You're the host of the chat. Why not? You're always, you always come in, which I love. It's awesome. Oh, I see. Oh, you were cheating on me with a different streamer. Gotcha. Chris. I broke your cherry. Don't ever forget that. It's kind of rude. I noticed when Justin does that, and you can hear it, and then I notice I do the same damn thing. It's pretty rude. Trying to keep people happy here. Well, that's funny. Well, I appreciate that. You work hard for me. Let's send you something. Oh. Rude as hell. I know I am. Sorry. I was thinking when Tomasa said he's going to be back too, so maybe we can get 3 opinions, and maybe Johnny if he comes back. I was thinking about changing the name of my channel again. I mean, people will still find me because I'm going to leave the Bill Ronayne in it. I'm not crazy about toys. I wasn't even crazy about it when I did it. We had so many new people while you were playing with OBS. Well, that was Brad, and I saw those guys. I know. I should have. Sunday night is a pig in a poke is the term I'm thinking of. I guess is sometimes you get bunched in, sometimes you get nothing. I wasn't expecting Brad to come in. I wasn't expecting a couple of other guys to come in. But but they're all guys that they're friends of mine. I shoot the shit with them. I needed people to test with. Yeah. Well, that's nice of you. I appreciate. That's very nice of you, Chris. I need you to test my software out. You need to jump in here. Find a sweet spot. Yeah, I'm going to play with that software and try to get it right. Justin will work with me on it, or you can. But I have to. Well, you can't because you'd have to stream. Well, I'm going to find whatever the easiest way is to use that in a multi-user setting, because there is so much more you can do with that, without having to pay every month. There's no limit as, for example, as to how many people you can have, and there's no limit as to the quality of the stream. There's a bunch of stuff. Still hard for you? It's just us, Chris. It's just me, you, maybe Johnny if he comes back, and Tomas in Ireland. I mean, and Dave. It's just us sitting, having a chat. Yeah. No one else here. All those guys that were here earlier, they're all East Coast, and it's 9:43 here, so they won't be back. Well, then there's no pressure on you to talk. Oh, and I don't have my teeth in. Well, I don't know what to say to that. I have most of mine. I'm missing a couple. So far. I'm not going to judge you. All right. Dave, honestly, how come you never come in? You don't have a camera set up? We're waiting for an answer, Dave. Oh, now it's a competition. Who's more shy, Dave or Chris? The latest and greatest in any technology. That's what is famous. But you don't use it. Which camera do you have? Or webcam? Or you're not using a webcam? You're using a DSR? What the hell is a camera? I'm sure you do. You buy all the best stuff based on what I've seen. Never been on there. Wait, you showed up a few times, not me. I've been in Canadian Drone for almost 2 years. You've never been on there, right? You've never broadcast on. Chris can't pee in public. You win. They had me on there once, twice, once. I don't know. Canadian Drone Club. You got the Brio? Yeah, that's really good. I thought about it, and I didn't know I'd be streaming this much. I honestly did not think I would be streaming as much as I do when I bought this camera. But it was either going to be that or there's another one that's top. You know that's Logitech's top. There's what the hell's it called? It's really good. I don't know, same things, like $300. So I didn't spend the money because I didn't know if I'd actually do it much. GoPro to DJI action cam, yeah. You got the 9 and all that. So you buy all this, you collect all this stuff. Yeah, but do you have an 8-man A79? I bet you don't. Probably end up buying a GoPro. That's how I do this. See, my wife eventually will say, "Why don't you just get what you want?" Not that she stops me, but guilt. Nice Sonys. I don't have a good camera. Excuse me. Considered that too over the. I mean, I have a Canon. I have a Canon film camera. Inherited from my grandfather. I forget the model. It's a pretty good camera, but I never use it. But it's a film camera, so. Aside from that, I mean, back in the day, I used to love technology when it was. I mean, it's primitive stuff now. I was buying different camcorders, and every time a newer version of a camcorder, it got smaller and smaller. And then I got the digital tape, and it was like, wow, it's pretty cool. And I stopped doing that. Yeah, well, if and even with the action cams, I wanted to get a GoPro. You get a 9, might be able to get an 8. Can't find the 7. The 7's the deal of the day right now because they went down to $249, and I saw the last one at Best Buy on the shelf, and I didn't realize that this chip thing was going to make them disappear because everybody bought them up because they do a great job and they're $100 less, 7 black maybe. But even at that, because I do this a lot, I buy stuff and it then ends up sitting. Kind of like you, but not to that degree. Let's face it, I've had that bike 6 years and I love it. I love riding it. And I've put 15,000 miles on it in 6 years. So not even 14. 13,000 miles in 6 years. And I used to use it to go to work on a regular basis. Yeah. I need to get, I actually have some old stuff I need to get rid of. Motherboards. I mean, I helped a friend start a company called PC Doctors, and we used to fix, upgrade PCs in people's homes. I hated that. We also did small businesses and networking and all that stuff. I was very much into that. And I've got a lot of old stuff, and I have a couple of big bins of it in the garage, but not pallets though. A friend of mine was like that because he never, ever, ever got rid of anything. And he literally had pallets of stuff, not just technology. He'd actually buy pallets of junk technology. He had this idea, back in the day, they used to use gold in the contactors and you could strip off all the gold. He's something. Good guy. He's just crazy. Not that you're crazy. Didn't mean that. But was very much into all that. It adds up, and then I'm getting older, and we got to watch our money because I got to save up for retirement, and then I could spend it all when I'm retired. There's still a little more left, yeah. It sounds like you do. This case, I don't even know how old this case is. Raid Max. It's a Raid Max. It's got a face on it, with lights. And it's, how many motherboards has this thing had in it? I have no idea. Motherboards, power supplies. Right now, it's not even worth building your own computer. You can't get a decent video card. You can't get the latest processors. You're better off, they say, buying a one that's already built and just upgrading it. That way, you can get a new video, a newer GPU and CPU. But it still works. So the hell with it. Works well, actually. This old FX 8350 alleged 8-core, 32 gigs of RAM, old video card. I sometimes am editing video while I'm streaming it here, and I can't tell. Handles it pretty well. But not that I wouldn't mind having more. Even my laptop, so long in a tooth. I say it's an i7, but it's second generation. That's maxed out. I got 16 gigs of RAM in that. It's got two video. Let's say cards. It's got the built-in, and then it's got actually has a vid card in the laptop. Corsair gaming rig, yeah, cool. $4,000. Wow. What do you do with it? Do you game? Or you just wanted a powerful computer? And you're not using it for video editing or anything. iPad Mini 5 on iMovie. That works. It's got all kinds of built-in open source music that you can throw in there. Yeah. So it's just pride of ownership. Yeah, you need a powerful system to play with Flight Sim and high specs. You know what I still play online? Battlefield 2. I own the other ones. I had 3, I had 4. But I didn't like them because starting a new game, I kick ass in that other one because I've been playing it since the first game. It came out in 05 or whatever the hell it was, or 15, whatever it was, 05. Yeah, and I still play it. There's still servers out there. There's still a company that tracks the stats. Well, I don't know if you picked the wrong profession, Chris. I mean, do you like what you do? That's the right, you're saying you don't make enough money to own all that stuff. And do you like what you do? Compact baby. All right, let's see. I can't click it through here. All right. I wanted to copy that, but I can't do that in here. All right, let's go out here. We'll listen to this. found it right when the music ran out. Oh, that's not bad. Ryzen 5000. Which one? You got the 5950? Did you? And 3080. Wow, that's a lot of money. $43.99. Workstation class. Gen 4 M2s. Nice system. Sweet. Oh, you picked the i9? You configured it with an i9, huh? Good. This thing starts out with the 5950. Configure. That one. No choice in GPU. You probably kept 64 gigs or all the rest the same. $41.99. Gotcha. Yeah, you catch what people are doing. That's what I was talking about. Is buying built systems so that they can. They don't have it. You can't even get 3080s. I mean, you can't buy them separate. You can't get 20. You can't even get 2080s or 20. They make it 2080, 2070, 2060. I stopped tracking because you just can't get them. This 1060 this old 1060 that I have, 4 years old, in my computer that I bought refurbed last year for my old system here, went up $100 in the last year. I bought it for $149. They're the exact same seller too, $249, and they sell them all day. It's getting them from Asia somewhere. This Manly, MANLI, is a brand from overseas, but it's a 6 gig 1060. It does fine. You want to be a computer geek? Well, YouTube you can be whatever geek you want to be. It's quiet, yeah. You just watch the videos and you can learn, learn anything, Helps as we get older, we start forgetting stuff. Like right now, I'm trying to remember which bolt I have to pull to drain the oil out of my my bike as I'm looking at it, because there's two down there, one in the center, one on the edge. I'm supposed to do the one on the edge. I'm talking to the monitor. I'm looking at my picture. I'm looking at myself. Okay. Is this better? Look at my eyes. I need something to drink, and it's not alcohol. I'm not getting drunk tonight. If you guys can hold on, I'd appreciate it. I don't think Johnny's coming back. Oh, I got to make a phone call. That was easier than saying goodnight, I bet. What happened to that? Am I losing my... There we go. 3-0. Yeah, so does mine. You got your primary, you got 3. Well, no, 2. There's 3 if you count the 2. There's 2 on the main oil. One is in the center and one is on the edge. You're supposed to drain it on the kickstand, the Jiffy stand, as Harley likes to call it. And so you should use the one in the corner to get everything out. And then it's got the one on the primary. The middle, you got to take the cover off and get it out. I think, oh no, that's going to plug too. So really, there's 4 when you think about it. I'll be right back. That's going to plug. You just put it in by taking the cover off. Getting dumb. Getting dumb. I'll be right back. I'm back. Woo-hoo. Yeah, technology is growing. I'm catching up with you guys here. Everything. PCs. Spend $4,000 on a laptop, and 3 years it's worth $400. Well, Tender for desk. Cannot do you one now as soon as I pass 50. How old are you, Dave? Geofencing would be fine if you could actually enter your Lance authorization number right into the Fly app. I've run into that. And I can get it. As long as the geofencing is correct, and it picked up that I was in a limited airspace. So I went on to Lance, and I got the Lance, whatever. And I got the authorization through them, and that's when I discovered I can't just enter the number. I have to go to DJI's site and get them to authorize it, and it already had an authorization. Are you talking to me about the red car, Dave? Or are you talking to Chris? That car is, if you're talking to me, that's a 66. If you're talking to Chris, I don't know. So how old is that? Talking to you. 54, 55 years old. Runs good. Somebody put a 4-barrel carb on it. Those things, I think that one in particular probably came with a 2. You're born in 66. Oh, I got you. I got 5 years on you. Yeah, Chris is what, a year older than me. The old fart. Is it a whole year? I was born in April 61. Water. Look at that. October what? 60? I guess so. So October 60, November, December, January. Look, I'm using fingers. November, December, January, February, March. Maybe 6 months. He's 6 months older than me. Oh, you're 66 years old, or you were born in 66? You were born in 66. No. I was talking to Chris. Chris was born in 60. Oh, you're October 66. Gotcha. I got confused. I was asking Chris what month he was born in. So, okay. So February, March, April. So Chris is 14 months older than me. Yeah. That's where we got our wires crossed. I was asking Chris what month he was born in. $1960. No. Chris was. He was born in 60. He's 61. I'm 60. All right. I turned 60 in April. I was born in 61. I'd really like to. I'd really like to. I actually am a member of his channel. So you get a discount allegedly. So I don't know. I'm going to check into that. And Chris being from California, you're probably just as far from it as I am. What am I looking for? I don't know what you're asking. Yeah, like I said, Chris, you're probably just as far as I am from the opposite direction. I would imagine, if not farther. I'd like to go. I've actually was in a channel one night talking to Jim from Above and Beyond Drones. And he's in Florida too, and he rides, and kind of floated the idea maybe we get together with a couple of other guys from Florida, get on our bikes and make a run out of it. Discount? Yeah, if you're a member of, what's his name? The guy that's running it. If you're a member of his channel. It's probably not much of a discount, but Jeez, I can't even think of his name. Jack. His name is Jack, but that doesn't tell you anything. Well, wintertime? Down here, that's the best time to ride, Chris. For me, I checked it out. Straight run in a car, like 18 and a half hours. Yeah, so Chris is even further. On a bike, obviously, take a couple days, stop at a hotel halfway. November's not winter. But even if it was, you live in Arizona, I live in Florida. Based on what he just said, he probably lives in Northern California. It probably gets cold in November. You're 14 hours. Yeah, you're pretty good. That's a pretty good haul too. It's not bad. By car, it's not bad. Do it in a day. plug it in right now. I actually plugged in the address of the spin up to get an accurate. Ready, set, drone. Right, it's ready, set, drone. That's who's running it. Okay, it is the address. Cedar Park Recreation Center. Oh. 1435 Main Street, Cedar Park, Texas. Cedar Park, wherever that is. Apparently it's near Austin. Okay, right to that address from my house. $18 hours, 19 minutes. There's a shorter way to go. 4 hours and 30 minutes. You could fly there. Sunrise Water Media. Welcome in. Hey, Mikey. Oh, you guys are just getting here. I've been on for a while. If anybody's feeling up to it, do a little chatting before it gets too late. We got Mike. We got Sunrise in here. Yeah, I'd really like to go. It's not the whole gang. Just the best. Look how tough you look in that picture. That's scary. It's fun. So you've been there, obviously you've been there. I guess, Dave, huh? Flight crew discount code. Yeah, Mike, we're talking about going to the spin up. So I was actually just looking here. Let's see. November 6th. I really want to sign up for this. And I'm this close to paying for it, and I'm afraid I'm going to pay for the ticket and not go because I got to be able to get time off from work, and I honestly don't see it happening. Yeah, I'm a flight crew member. Like, I actually became a member because it gives a drone away every month. I said, oh, I'll join for that. I think that was the one. I don't know. I'm members of a lot of channels right now. Keep my voice down. My wife might hear me. Yeah, but I don't want to do that to him. You know, if I'm going to support the cause, I'm going to support. You know what? That's a good point. It's $100. If I don't go, I don't go. But at least I, you know. Oh, I haven't won a drone. You got to be a member to for a chance to win a drone. That's all. I thought, oh, he's putting that kind of money out there, you know, to give away a drone every month. So I thought, become a member, help support that. It's only $3 a month or whatever. I don't know, $4. I forget what it is. Like I said, I lost track. Yeah, he does definitely seems like an amazing dude. Seems like a nice guy. Smart guy. As good as streaming, better than me. I'm just dead airspace all over the place here. Johnny was in earlier. Went to take a phone call and never came back. To Bardwell? Yeah. I don't pay 20 to anybody. I pay 15 to Philly, but everybody else is minimum. I probably put up about $40 a month to different guys, 30 something, $40, plus whatever I donate. Strangely fun, but odd. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that phone call did. Chris Bardwell was the guy he was talking about earlier. You were on his channel, Chris. Are you trying to be funny? Is that what's going on there? Isn't that the guy that you went online with? You're with family? Put them on. With family. It's 10:30 and oh wait, you're you central? Where are you? Time zone. Oh, Duranify. So I don't know who Bardwell is. Is the god of FPV. Gotcha. Oh, it's nothing. Mike? Central. Yeah, it's an hour earlier. I mean, I appreciate your comments, but it's a couple bucks here and there. It's no big deal. You guys entertain the shit out of me. I watch very little television anymore. Because I like coming on here. There's some really good. This guy, I love this guy's videos. Here. Bring the thunder. This is Vice Grip Garage. He's the funniest guy. I love him. Love Derek Bieri. I watch all his stuff. I watch Ashley. Watch you guys. It's my entertainment. So it's worth throwing a few bucks at it. You know, because I'm a cable cutter, so I don't even watch that. You know, I'm telling you, he's gonna crack you up. His videos are just the stuff that comes out of his mouth. He's a Vice Grip Garage. They'll just show up. You know, he's not the only guy that does this, but he does it so funny. He'll buy a car sight unseen because he likes how it sounds. Oh, I'd like one of those. And he's a mechanic. He's a really good mechanic. He talks like he's an idiot, but he's not. He's really good. And young guy, 30s, maybe 40, 30s, I don't know. But he'll just get dropped off anywhere from 100 to 600 miles from his house, and not knowing, and with just gets left there with some tools and some stuff. And yeah, it's the YouTube channel, Vice Grip Garage. Yeah, he's got almost 800,000 followers. He's pretty popular. Anyway, and just these are nice people. His channel is himself, his wife, his kids get involved, and you could just tell the salt of the earth, nice guy, you know. And I mean, just when he makes little comments while he's working, oh, that's dirtier than a Nicki Minaj video, you know, stuff like that. If you listen to, well, that's knocking like a, what do you say? He's talking about a motor, this Plymouth. This is what he did. This was a little closer to home. It was only 100 miles from his house. But he gets dropped off. The thing had Buick Riviera, in 1971, because it's a what they call boat tail. It looks like the old Corvette with the. He said just because it had that, and it should have the 455 in it. He shows up there with some tools and some stuff. And his plan is to get it to run and drive it home. and he succeeds. He gets, I mean, it's pretty scary video sometimes because most of the time his brakes don't work. Yeah, I can share the screen. Sure. He goes, what did he say? He goes, wow, that knocks more than a Jehovah's Witness. His delivery is much better. But they're just good people. If you watch the video, you'll dig it. Vice Grip Garage.
Well, the guy's in a field of cars and
Refers to himself in the third person. A guy. I'll do it like this. Yeah, I used to support his channel. I stopped doing it. I might do it again.
well, the guy's in a field of cars in western South Dakota. I just bought that 1968 Buick LeSabre 400. She's a hardtop four-door flavor. It hasn't run or been on the road since about 1994, 26 years. I'm going to try to get it running and drive it from its grave. And not only that, but I'm going to try to drive it all the way home. The good news is we got keys. Well, we think. The not so good news, home is 600 miles away. Great. Welcome to Vice Grip Garage.
This is the one I was just talking about. He just does a lot of these. Hey, what is it you wanted me to show you? I'll stop. Please be more specific. Bill, can you show us if you share screen? I don't know what you mean. Right, still music. That's cool. What did you want me to show you? What do you mean? When am I going to join your channel? I just scrolled back here. I did join your channel. I'm going to look it up right now. There's no videos there. Did you put up a video? Let's find out. I thought I joined it. Hold on. Yeah, I joined your channel. You're on my list. Right here. This channel doesn't have any content. Subscribed. That's it. Join to pay you. What? Pay you for what? Oh, for see, you got a playlist. TBS Crossfire. So you don't have any about information. It's in content for members only. Well, I'm on your thing here, and I don't see anything. I don't see community. I don't see join. I see nothing. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's no community. There's no anything. There's nothing. Did you, Mike? Well, Mike, I'm definitely a member of yours as well. Let me see. Air to us, sky's the limit, nature's beauty. Cool. Oh, is this what you were talking about? Sweet. Definitely share this. Just a little shot in your backyard. I'm watching it full screen, so I'm not know if you guys are talking and chatting. Too good not to watch full screen. Very cool. Very nice. I like how you lined the music up too. It was really good. My blood pressure just went down 10 points. Mike, what do you use for your video editing? Yeah. No, I feel very calm right now. Premiere Pro. Yeah, I've got a real old version of it. I can't even use it. Doesn't accept H.265. I have Premiere Pro CS6. Just recently installed. Wasn't it relaxing? It was awesome. DaVinci Resolve. So now I'm trying to teach myself that. That's why I haven't put any videos up. I bought Filmora, and that works great. Does fine. But from what I understand, I can do better color correction and like that with DaVinci Resolve. So I want to play around with that. But he succeeded. I'm sleepy now. I'm oddly hungry. Those geese made me hungry. Oh yeah, no, it's great. It was. I mean, I like the idea of the angles, everything he did. I just don't want to pay for it. Monthly installments. I don't like that they do that now. I mean, I could use the Premiere Pro with my Mini 2 video because that's H.264, but everything that comes out of I mean, I could set my Air 2S to do nothing but H.264, but then the video files are really big. Microsoft Video, I tried to use that. It's crap. And the Microsoft Video Editor, it doesn't accept H.265 either. Taming the Red Devils. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Sweet. It's close. There's the DJI. That's nice.
Hey! Oh my!
Oops. That was creative. I liked it. Still in red. Kelly's looking his eyes. Yeah. That was very cool. Sorry. Seems like a great guy. All right, I'm going to buy a ticket. I saw you guys had a DJI one out there. But what did you shoot all that with? Oh, hell. It's fun. Glad to do it. I'm sorry. I'm silent here. I was one of Chris's videos. Sure. Which Chris? Losing track of my Chris's here. Chris Wedgeworth. Okay. Chris Wedgeworth. Let's see what we got here. Oh, cool. I like this one already. Okay. Oh, look, dinner. Oh, he's got nowhere to go or to be, does he? There we go. The grandkids. That's cute. Probably is. Based on his description. I can see why you live there. Bobcat. Those are all good. Let's play one of the AZ. Oh, that's right. AZ doesn't have one. Let me see. Who else is in here? Who's got a video we want to watch? Anybody got another video? This is great hobby. Incredible hobby. Let's see what else I got. I don't think there isn't anything in here I haven't shown. This is interesting. If you guys are interested in a little video. When I first got, it's interesting to me. First got my Mini 2. Where's the pause? Oh, there it is. When I first got my Mini 2, I was curious to see how close to I live. Oh, Mike, anytime. Your videos are awesome. First got the Mini 2, I was curious to see how far I could fly because I live in Port St. Lucie and there's a lot of interference, a lot of Wi-Fi. But I live 2 miles as the crow flies west of the Intercoastal Waterway, which is what the causeway goes over. And in April of next year, now this isn't the spin up, but still pretty cool gathering, the 2022 South Florida meetup that we're going to have, that Ray and Mike and Matt are putting together, is going to be at the Jensen Beach Causeway Park. But that goes over the Intercoastal to Hutchison Island, and then on the other side of that's the Atlantic Ocean. But I live 2 miles directly west of that water, the first water, the causeway, and then exactly, according to Google, as the crow flies, 4 miles from the ocean itself. So, but I wanted to see, put it up, Mini 2, just got it. Let's take a chance of losing it. So I put it up and just went towards the ocean. And this is what I got. It's share this. And here we go. Taking off from my driveway. Just give you an idea how close I am. Now, if you can look off in the distance there, you see those condos? To the left side of the screen, those tall buildings, those big buildings. That's actually on Hutchison Island. On the other side of the Intercoastal Waterway. But as you can also see, I'm going to pass over a great big school, pass over a lot of businesses, so I'm going to have quite a bit of interference. So I didn't make it that far, even though that's only where those condos are, is probably 3.5 miles, so a little more away. And of course, I had spotters. There's one right there. See it right there? We just passed him. And I'm going to speed this up a little. Well, it's coming into view. You see the water, and you can even see the ocean actually beyond the strip of land there to the left, because that's all the Hutchison Island is a long, thin strip of land. So where we are at, going to have the meetup, you just cross over the causeway, and in a couple of minutes you're at Jensen Sea Turtle Beach, and there's a nice beach there and a place to eat, and that's literally minutes away from where the meetup's going to be. And I bring all this up because if you look to the right side of the screen, it's starting to come into view, is the actual causeway itself. I don't know if this makes any difference to you guys, and whether you can see my mouse or not, but that's the Jensen Beach Causeway right there. And that's the Atlantic Ocean beyond there. So I made it my first try here, about 1 2/3 miles. And I started losing my video feedback. There was just, and I think it's partially because of the Wi-Fi, but I think also because between me and there are some very tall trees, and the angle that we're getting as we get this far from the house is putting those trees between me and my drone, even though I had it up nearly 400 feet. Although I don't think this is 400. This doesn't look it looks more like 280. Anyway, even though I had it way up there, because those trees were closer to me and very tall, not bad. Like I said, I had the drone. First week I had the drone. I took this video. I'm going to pan to the right a little bit, and you can see the causeway over there. But that's where the meetup's going to be, right there. I think I get a little closer. This is a great drone. Video's good. Yeah, me too. Now, you can see with my mouse here, on this side of the causeway is where, I don't know why I did that. I guess looking at the ocean. Is where I flew my other video from that I have posted. I've never posted this. Oh, this is Return to Home. And here we go. Okay, that's enough of that. On the closer side of the causeway is where I posted I did that video with the Air 2S. On the other side of the causeway, there's another park there, and that's where those Matt and Ray went year before last, and did a smaller meetup over there. But like I said, then beyond the other side of the causeway, you get to the ocean. But on this side, there's great places to eat, like right there. You could pretty much walk to them if you really wanted to. Just all very conveniently located. And Port St. Lucie is a big town. There's over 200,000 people in this town. So there's hotels, there's plenty of places to stay. Air to us, smart control, video feedback around 1.5 miles. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I got it was like 1 2/3 miles, and well, I got a mile and that might have been 1.5 miles or 1 2/3. I did a little better when I angled the drone towards the bridge because there's a gap in those large trees across from my house, and I did get a little further, but because I was going southeast, I didn't get any closer to the water because I was going southeast, instead of directly towards it like I did there. But I did it with the Air 2S, and I pretty much the same distance, which is interesting. Someday I'm going to climb up on my roof and try it again and see how far I can make it then. They don't communicate well. That's what they're saying. I mean, they're hoping it's going to be updates in the firmware, but I don't know. Who knows with DJI? They might be planning on coming out with Smart Controller 2. Anybody have any other videos they want me to show? Be more than happy to do it. Snow video? Is that yours, Chris? Snow video? Is that what you're saying? You have a snow video? I wouldn't mind seeing some snow right now. For a long time. Looking on your channel. Wow, this is where you live. All right, I'm showing you. Sorry, guys. That was strange how I did that. Okay. Who wants to see snow? Johnny FPV new video. OMG, freaking amazing shot he did flying through the window of a Porsche. Really? No, I haven't seen that. Johnny Drone Flyer? I gotta check that out. However, here's some more video of where Chris lives. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Doing it. Look, snow on the ground. How cool is that? In fact, very nice. Mount Lassen Park. It's near where you live? Yeah. You know how beautiful Earth is until you fly and see it above. Well, you know, I lived in Pennsylvania for 27 years, and I always hated Philadelphia. But then when I watch Philly Drone Life play his videos, the city looks actually very nice from the sky. It's amazing how the angle can change everything. It's a no-fly zone. Johnny FPV. I'm not. Okay, let's check out Johnny FPV. I don't think I'm a member. I mean, I'm subscribed. Johnny FPV. There he is. Okay. Yeah, I don't want. You want to watch this? $250,000. All right, we'll watch this. It's only 3 minutes. Here we go. Wow. That was pretty amazing. Shoot your drones from the sky yesterday while flying in the park. Really? That was, it's amazing. I'm sure they crashed it many times, but it's well, first of all, it's probably illegal to fire that weapon in the park to begin with. Second, so he'd get more in trouble for that than he would for destroying your private property. So he did that video with a Mini 2, right? I could do that with a Mini 2. Be right back. Oh. Do I smell, my darling? I'd be hungry. Ta-da. No, I'm sorry, Mike. I still didn't get it. They must know I don't have a tablet to use. I mean, I do. I got my wife's got an iPad, but maybe I'll try using it. Hers is older, though. It's a couple of years old, so I mean, it doesn't seem old. It didn't seem all that long ago I bought it, but from what I understand, you have to have the latest and greatest for it to even work. It says it was delivered? When? Today? You gonna hold my beer? Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll get one of those HO racetrack sets, and I'll it'll be little miniature cars, but well, I mean, I only have one address as far as I know. It says it was delivered. If it was delivered, it could have been delivered today. It might be in my mailbox. I don't know. I didn't check my mail today. Today's Sunday. I didn't check it yesterday either. I don't know. I don't go in my mailbox every day. Yesterday for AZ Joan Tooth. I know I got my wife. How'd this get here? Shipping manager. No, she must have checked the mail. Because I got this. You see that? Artco Drone Solutions mug. I thought the whole mug was black. It's just got black on it. It's pretty funny. It's wrapped around. I guess it's wrapped around it. But I bought a mug from Art. But no, as far as I know, I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm not afraid. No, I bought that mug. I bought that mug. Yeah, I threw my address out there. It's public knowledge. It's on the mailbox out front. See my address anytime you want. Yeah, people are afraid of that. I don't know. My wife gets upset with me. Thank you. I like your mug too. Got a long beard on it and stuff. Oh, that mug. Gotcha. I have to admit, I have a Captain Drone mug too. So. People say what they want about him, but I learned a lot from him. He's the reason I even got in drones in the first place. Was watching his streams. I don't remember what my first pet's name was. How about that? It was a the hell was it? That's German Shepherd. It was something like Prince or something. Larry. I don't know. I can't remember. No, it had just a dog name. You know what I mean? It was like that. Rover. It wasn't Rover, but you know what I'm saying. It was. My brother might remember. He's younger than me, so he still has some of his memory. What's my address? What the hell? Yeah, you know, the media, the paparazzi are going to beat down my door. Bronco. It's a cool name. It's a cool vehicle. What the hell was that dog's name? Barely remember him. My father had it, and which I don't understand. He lived in New York, so I don't even know how he had a dog. But when he went with my mother, we didn't have it long. I know when I was young, we also had a Chihuahua named Snowball. First car was a Ford Bronco. That's cool. Mine was a Ford Mustang. Supposed to be Brosco. Gotcha. Oh, you mean Bosco? Is that what you're saying? Bosco? Bronco's a cool name for a dog. I mean, I would have never thought of that. You get mad at him, you can see that bucking Bronco. I always, I thought recently, if I got a boy dog, which I'll probably never get another dog again. My Shih Tzus are going to outlive me probably, but I'd probably call him Figaro. Figaro. Oh, when I'm trying to get him to come in the house, Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Oh, Brosco. Okay. Where'd you get that from? What's a Brosco? pulled my screen away when I. Your uncle's dog is called Figaro? That's awesome. Figaro. That's too funny. Does everybody understand here the Barber of Seville, Figaro? Maybe not. What's funny is my grandparents, who were a bit racist, weird racist, like my grandfather, old school Italian, say all kinds of things, but then his best friend was Eddie Lopez, so I don't know. But they had a toy poodle, and it was a black toy poodle, so they named him Sambo. So he had little black Sambo. And as a child, I didn't know what that meant. And then my grandmother, she was reverse racist. Well, she was racist too, but my wife's Filipino. And she found out I married my wife. She goes, oh, those Filipinos, they make great wives. Like, yeah, that's interesting. Do they? Is who taking his wife with him? If you're talking about me, if and when I go, which I think I'm going to go because I'm going to buy the ticket, no, my wife wouldn't go. And believe it or not, she's like so insane. She'd be like, I can't take that kind of time off from work. We have to make money. I have to work. Workaholic. You never heard what term before? Sambo? It's from a radio program back in the day. Why is this doing that now all of a sudden? Did I move something? Little Black Sambo? Yeah, it's from a radio show. It's not terrible. I mean, it's a here we go. We're calling somebody a Sambo is kind of racist, I suppose. It's a children's book. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm sorry, it wasn't radio. The Story of Little Black Sambo is a children's book written and illustrated by Scottish author Helen Bannerman and published by Grant Richards in October 1899 as one in the series small format books called the Dumpy Books for Children. The story was popular for more than half a century. Critics of the time observed that Bannerman presents one of the first black heroes in children's literature and regarded the book as positively portraying black characters, both text and pictures, especially in comparison to the books of that era depicting blacks as simple and uncivilized. However, it became an object of allegations of racism in the mid-20th century due to the names of the characters being racial slurs for dark-skinned people, and the fact the illustrations were, as Langston Hughes put it, in the Pickaninny style, whatever that means. Both text and illustrations have since undergone considerable revisions. Yes, of course she's got to make money from my spending. Somebody's got to spend it. Sambo's a martial art? Okay. And by the way, I love that dog. Sambo, he was very smart. But because of that, calling somebody a Sambo became a slur later on. Sambo is a derogatory and offensive label for African American person in present day English. So it is derogatory. Historically, is a name in American English derived for a term for a person of African and Native American ancestry. After the Civil War, during the Jim Crow era and beyond, the term was used in conversation, print, and household advertising to degrade black persons in American Britain. Yeah, so there you go. This is Cannoli Be Mine, sponsor of my channel. This is cannoli with strawberries. It's delightful. At first, when you said what flavor you smoking, I thought you were accusing me of being stoned. Maui Wowie. Drawn to History Channel now. Well, those who do not know history are doomed to repeat it. So they say. The cannolis, they're all good. There's different flavors. I was doing just honey nut or honey graham for a while, and then I ran them out of it. But I did the strawberry before. They also have, I forget what the other one's called, but it's chocolate chips, Yeah, cannoli be nice. It's delicious. It's not one of the cheaper ones. I mean, the 60 is like $20. But I know I can get cheaper online, but I've tried the cheaper ones online. They're not as good. And depends on the shop you go into. I get discounts at this store. When I walk into work, part of the shopping center that the guy owns the bowling alley, very next door is a vape shop. So it can't be more convenient than that. Geography. Okay, geography. I live in Florida. Florida is southern part of the United States. Southeast. Transistor. Cool. What's the flavor? I mean, I like the custardy ones. Not too much fruit. This only has a light amount of fruit. Jewel. Yeah, this is a Vaporesso and a Freemax tank. Just typical double. Typical double. But I like these coils because I only keep it at 50 and they seem to last longer. And I still get it good. I smoke dope. Awesome. I can't. That's too funny. Or you're just saying you smoke and you're calling me a dope. I smoke dope. Strawberry cream hazelnut vanilla. That's right up my alley. I'll have to try that. Transistor, huh? Or transitor? Transitor. I don't smoke either. I vape. Oh, that's what I'm seeing messing up my green screen is this. I didn't even realize it. Transitor. I'm going to have to find that. Let me see. Let's look it up. Did you mean transistor? No. Am I getting this? Did you spell it right? Transitor? It's transistor. Or transitor. I don't know. Apparently it's a brand. Sugar lemon. I'm seeing transistor. All different flavors. It's got an alien face. It's transistor. But which one? They've got a lot. Transistor sugar lemon drops, lemon berry, tango melon e-juice, Carango. I'm getting hungry. Carango e-juice, baby clouds e-juice, Phoenix e-juice, transistor basic B, transistor tango chillin', transistor naso e-juice, transistor galactic milk e-juice, transistor beautiful disaster e-juice, and transistor pango e-juice. The green one. Well, I red green color blindness, so there you go. Oh, those are definitely not green. I recognize that. Here's basic. What's in basic B? No, it's not green. Here's one that's black and green. It's got strawberries in it. Is this the one? Puff on smooth on creamy custard stuffed with sun-kissed strawberries drizzled with a warm Tahitian vanilla glaze. I think I found it, if that sounds right to you. Transistor baby clouds. The names they come up with. Baby clouds. There you go. Cool. It's not cheap either. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. For a 120, it's nice. It's $20. Hoping to work with the new Evo V2 they're talking about, not the Evo 2, only at Sunrise Water Media. You made an Italian cold cut for dinner? Baby clouds. Gotcha. So, I mean, I like that comment. He said I smoked dope because he wanted to feel left out. See what peer pressure will do? We'll have you smoking dope in no time, even though none of us are doing it. Michael, where do you get Transistor from? Locally, or do you order it online? Sunrise, I got a question for you. I went to look at buying one of the tickets, and I didn't see where you could put the code in, the discount code. It didn't give me the option to do it. Oh well. Oh shit. Eh. God damn it. Well, guess what I did? I bought it without the discount. Too late now. Would have saved me $20. More. $22. Too late now. It's already paid for. That's all right. They can use the money for something. I know I talked about it for the last 2 hours. Well, the screen's been open. It's been open this whole time. the way I am. $112 instead of $90.24. Life goes on. Now we'll see if I can go. Well, guys, I got to work in the morning. And now I'm hungry. So I'm going to say goodnight. Oh, anytime. At least, yes, I made it in the first 50, so I got to buy the tickets cheapest. So. Peace, brother. Mikey, Dave, Chris. You guys have a great night. Do this again. And I really appreciate everybody that stops in. Even Dave. Good night.